All right, everyone, I got my jacket on. We're heading outside for this segment. You know, Memorial Day weekend is this weekend, and many of us have a tradition of gathering our family and our friends to have a nice little barbecue or just grill something up on the patio. So we invited two local experts here to give us some inspiration on how to grill the perfect piece of chicken, but also some other ways we can enjoy it, and also the perfect beverage to wash it all down. So come on over. I want to introduce you to Megan from Voodoo Brewing. You've seen her a couple of times here on the show. Now also we have Richard here with Slim Chickens. Richard's already grilling something up here for us. So Richard, give us some advice on what makes the perfect piece of chicken.
Yeah, definitely. So in our restaurant, we have two rules. One, we have the proper tool for the proper job.
Okay.
And then clean and sanitize. We want to make sure our guests are safe. You want to do the same thing at home, especially when you're dealing with chicken. You don't want to be serving your guests anything other than good food, and that's it. We're not going to worry about salmonella or any of those other weird things. Yes,
exactly. Right. You want to have a fun and safe holiday.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the next thing you want to have is proper seasoning. Know exactly what you're using with your products, and have fun with it.
Yeah.
A lot of people kind of they think chickens kind of can be plain and bland, but no, man, there's so many amazing things that you can do with chicken in order to kind of brighten up what your spread is for the holiday and with your guests.
Okay, and when it comes to your chicken, I know you kind of have a little bit of a secret seasoning in there, but give a little inspiration though too for our viewers, right? So how did you marinate this, and what did you top it with that you're willing to
Definitely,
share?
we just use a little bit of oil, a little salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of garlic, and then of course our secret blend that we have in there. But experiment at home, make mistakes, have fun with it. Cooking is one of those things where if you're not having fun, you're probably not doing it right. So go ahead and have fun with what you're doing.
That's a great point. And I mean, you can serve up your piece of chicken and put it on a plate and have it with some grilled corn on the cob on the side, but you can also vary it a bit too, right? So in addition to grilling, you can bread your chicken, serve it up with some fries, but also what I love is that you guys have also created kind of a nacho, right? Why not?
Well, we've got some loaded fries here. That's what we have. One of the things that we like to do in our restaurant, it's just get some fries, some buffalo seasoning, some ranch, some shredded cheese, and jalapenos. Really spice it up, something different for your guests. And you can do this at home. It's really simple. Also, if you have a air fryer at home, you don't have to worry about all the crazy equipment. Those are things that are readily available for you as well. And then we like to do all the different options. Plus, we have all of our different sauces that you can choose from.
Yeah, sauce can really change your experience, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. It makes a meal.
Richard, thank you so much. All right, so we got the meal, but what are we going to wash it down? Megan has some suggestions, and you have 3 different flavor profiles. So tell us how you would pair these beverages with perhaps, a spicy chicken.
Yes, with a spicy chicken, we would highly recommend like a good IPA, a West Coast, the hoppier.
The more floral, the better?
Yes, it'll really help with that spice. If you're doing some grilled chicken, a blonde ale on the lighter side with some flavor. This one has apricot notes.
Ooh.
And then all around really good choices are, your golden or your light lagers. Those are going to be great paired with almost anything you want.
Yes. And I also noticed, too, that sometimes the light lager, for those who may be kind of tiptoeing into a beer, tends to be easier on the palate for someone, opposed to diving straight into an IPA, right? The more hoppier, the better for the most experienced aficionados. But sometimes you got to start a little bit on the mild side and work your way into the more full experience, if you will. Do you mind pouring a couple of these? I would love to see how these set up in the glass here too. Look at that. Does that make you thirsty for your weekend celebration? We got the smell of the grill here, the chicken's going. It feels like an extended weekend. I myself am looking forward to the additional day off. Those 3 days is going to be great. Not to mention, we cannot forget the importance of this weekend, which is Memorial Day. So remembering, reflecting, remembering, and honoring those who have served. This looks fantastic. Okay, so the blonde, again, like you had mentioned, right, this is a blonde, right? Okay. This, though, is your kind of lighter lager, right?
This is our golden, yes.
Golden,
so it's like your step up, a little bit more of a flavor profile than a light.
Got it. Okay.
And so this is going to be the apricot.
Oh, that's blonde. The fruity profile. That's, oh my goodness. Wow. You didn't even have to tell me there was apricot in there. Just smelling that, you can actually smell that. That is a delicious fruity profile. My goodness. Okay, love that. Okay, and this one is your IPA. And it most certainly is. I always say IPAs remind me of potpourri whenever you smell them. They're lovely. Okay, and again, you can. These are some just great ways and inspirations to figure out what you're going to wash down some of your fantastic holiday meals with this weekend. I want to say a big thank you to you, Megan. Always appreciate having you here on the show. Richard, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you sharing your expertise on the grill and some great ideas for our viewers for the Memorial Day weekend. As mentioned, kick it up a notch. Make some nachos. Maybe do some deep fried pickles, Richard. You didn't talk about the pickles.
The pickles, yeah. Oh, man, that's one of our most popular items, but it's really simple. Pickle chips, and you get a good breading on it, and throw that in the air fryer, or if you've got a regular fryer at home, they really step up a notch for your spreads.
I love that. I like the deep fried pickles this weekend with something off of the grill. That's a nice little twist. Wash it down with a delicious beverage. Thank you both so much. Hopefully all of you at home now are inspired for your Memorial Day weekend. You know what you're going to eat, you know what you're going to drink, and we'll see you back here on Idaho Today here in just a couple of minutes right after the break, everyone.
The primary